Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Sean, and today we're going to be doing a classic commentary. You know how good I am at these. Definitely not the strong suit in my channel. Definitely not the best at commentaries. Um, I enjoy making montages mostly, but I don't mind doing a commentary just because they are, a good way just to get, my thoughts out on a certain topic. Or in this case, we're going to be talking about the Black Ops 3 beta that did end about 2 days ago, I think. Yeah, about 2 or 3 days ago it ended. And it was a fun beta. It was a bit frustrating because it is a beta, and you want the beta to be the best it could be, but it just wasn't. It was the connections were pretty bad for about 2 days, so that's why they extended it a day. And honestly, like, the connections were so bad that I had to probably ditch about half my footage that I got from the game, just because it was like so laggy. And some of the footage that you guys will see will be a little bit laggy. It wasn't the Elgato's fault. It wasn't the PlayStation share features fault. It was just the game was pretty much laggy, and I just played through it, so it's frustrating, but I'm sure they'll fix the connections by the time the game comes out. And while we're on that topic, as you see here, I just activated my kinetic armor, and it's not that good of a specialist ability, especially since it's a non-lethal, but it only protects your chest area, and it doesn't really have an additional amount of health. It's just like how much bullet penetration, I'm pretty sure. But alas, it's just not that good, which is okay because I am not going to be happy if they completely buff it and it's a juggernaut, like specialist ability where it's really annoying. But anyways, let's get into the topic. Basically, Black Ops 3. What did I think? It was fun. And when I say fun, I played and got to max level. It was a fun game. It was frustrating. They need to implement some things like headshot hit markers, death hit markers when you kill the guy, get a different colored hit marker to see, like, if you killed him or not. And also, the two hit markers and the reload symbol. That needs to come up around when you're like 10 bullets or less, something around there. I definitely find myself in situations where I'm shooting with this LMG and I don't even realize that I'm low on ammo, and then I'm fried. They just shoot me right away because it takes so long to reload this gun. Speaking of this gun, the BRM, I'm going to be doing a persuading review on this, so hopefully I can get that video out before the Xbox beta ends, because then some of you Xbox guys can maybe use this gun. I should really aim to try to get that video out tomorrow, honestly, before school starts, get some videos going. I still got a little bit of schoolwork to do, and, just all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, right here I have 10 bullets, and I don't even know that, and then I'm like, oh, reload out of nowhere. But luckily, I picked up a gun earlier, and I just activated my kinetic armor, and it didn't end up doing anything, just because the headshots the kinetic armor, just doesn't even affect headshots. Headshots are still a thing. So, let's get to the weapons. Weapon balancing. Advanced Warfare has had the worst weapon balancing in a game I've seen in a long time, and that's going to be pretty crucial if this game's going to be good. Weapon balancing, and it was pretty good in this beta. I was pretty impressed. There were a couple guns where I was just like, wow, this is just ridiculously overpowered. That being the two burst rifles and the single fire weapon. So the single fire weapon actually wasn't that overpowered. I think it's an assault rifle. I think it was called like the Shiva or something. It was a one-shot headshot, and I really think they should just take those out of the game. I mean, you might as well like put it in the sniper category. It's not really an AR. It's basically like the SVU. I think the FAL is like better than the SVU, honestly, as like a counter sniper, because in Black Ops 2 this is, because just like the FAL had a lot less recoil, and I don't know. Anyway, they definitely need to just make it a two-shot headshot, and make it a one-shot headshot if you have high caliber, that attachment that you can put on, I'm pretty sure, every gun. So the 2 burst rifles, I think it was like the XR2, something that was like the 3-round burst, and then the 4-round burst was the M8A7, I think it was. And I just turned on that kid with kinetic armor, so obviously you can see it's not overpowered at all. Yeah, so that is definitely, those 2 burst rifles were melting me. I have plenty of clips to prove that those things are just a little bit too powerful. You know, it's not fun getting melted. You know, sometimes I get headshotted by those 2 burst rifles, and I'm like, did I just get sniped? Like, and then I see in the kill, and then after, if I watch the kill cam, I'm like, wow, I just got hit by a burst rifle. So yeah, they definitely need to bring them back a bit. So toughness is no longer in the game as a perk, or yeah, it's always been like a perk or built into the game, something along those lines. So it is not built. It's not built in the game. So there's flinch, and the flinching in this game is a little bit too much. I think they need to bring it back about 10%. And then we'll go from there. I honestly think it's a little bit too much right now. You know, I'm shooting at people mid-chest, and they're randomly hip firing, and because of the flinch, the hip fire goes right towards my head, and that's no skill. That's just like, you know, just like randomly, like just flinch. It's all flinch. So, you know, I definitely think they need to bring that back a little bit. As far as, I think they nerfed the Razorback. That was the SMG. That thing was really good when it first came out on the PlayStation 4 beta, but I think that Razorback did get a little bit of a nerf. Hopefully it did, because it was really powerful. As far as specialist abilities go, they were pretty right on as far as just like, you know, being balanced and whatnot. I think the only thing that could maybe receive a little bit of a nerf was the scythe. It was the scythe, like death machine arm thing, and that thing was just like it lasted way too long. You had 200 bullets, and you pretty much had unlimited time, because you would spend all those bullets before you would even get rid of the thing. And it was just like, I've been killed 3 times, like just off the spawn with one of those arm things, because if you can just head glitch with it, you can't outgun it, because it's like a 1 to 2 shot kill. So I definitely think the damage is okay, because it is a lethal kill streak, but the length of it just was way too long. But as far as the score streaks go, I like the score streak system. I mean, as far as like how good they were, I didn't even get the mothership. I didn't even go for a lot of the things. The Rolling Thunder, I think the Hellstorm missile, that received a nerf. The Rolling Thunder didn't. The Rolling Thunder needs a buff. I mean, that thing takes about 10 to 15 seconds just to get on the map, and with how fast the spawns flip in this game, which I think they do need to address, the spawns flip way too much. You know, what happens is, a lot of times, which is so annoying, it honestly is like the worst thing ever, is I'll rush for B, like at the beginning of a round, and what happens is I'll rush B, and then I'll go back to our home flag for protection, and my flag has already rushed the other team's flag so bad that the spawns flip way too fast. Like, I think the spawns need to, you know, not flip as fast. You know, this game, you can definitely get out of your spawn a lot easier with all the jumping abilities, the specialist abilities. I definitely think they need to, you know, let the people spawn on the one side a little bit more. TDM, it switches. Kill confirmed, it switches. Domination, everything, it seems. I only played like a couple games of Demolition just because I thought the lobbies were just like, or the spawns were just annoying, and people were actually really playing the objective, which is fine, but I was just like trying to learn the spawns more. But anyway, this game's wrapping up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to be doing it's a video called The Good, the Bad, the Ugly of Black Ops 3. And that'll basically just explain what I liked about the game, what was really bad, and what just really needs to be fixed. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.